Hello, my fellow MSSNY 2023 delegates. My name is Alex Staunchler. I'm a urologist. Because of the limitations of the House of Delegates format, with only 60 seconds to discuss a resolution, I want to take a few minutes of your valuable time to address my resolution 263 that I submitted, and to provide you with a sufficient background information to make an informed decision and to support my resolution with the original resolved. This resolution is titled CPT Licensing Categories for Licensees Imposing Fees on Physicians. As you are probably aware, many health plans, instead of paying with a adopted national standard EFT transaction, which is very low cost and should be free to physicians, health plans pay with virtual credit cards, where they get kickbacks from Visa and MasterCard of 2 to 3%, and the virtual credit cards cost us 4 to 5%, but at least 3% of our revenue, not even profit, not even take-home pay. To give you a perspective, the health plans make at least $5 billion a year from these fees, basically extorting or stealing from our pockets. On the other hand, the AMA's entire budget is $400 million a year. Most of it comes from licensing of CPT code to physicians as well as EMRs and insurance companies. So what this resolution does is it does something that is very fair. We are the owners of the AMA, literally and figuratively. As members, we are the owners legally, right? That's why we have voting rights through our delegates to the AMA. So we should have a say in how the AMA is run, and because the AMA owns the CPT code, we should have a say in how it's administered as owners of the CPT code. What this resolution does is simply creates an add-on fee only for those health plans that impose illegal and unfair virtual credit card costs on physicians. If a health plan does not send virtual credit cards where they get kickbacks from Visa and MasterCard, for which we pay, then there will be no added costs for that health plan. They would be paying the same rate they're paying now. The only difference is basically this resolution will create additional licensing categories for health plans that impose fees on EFT transactions, as many do, and those that send virtual credit cards and impose fees through virtual credit cards. This is a fair solution to the problem. This resolution does not actually ask that the AMA pays the money back to the injured physicians. What it does is that it asks that the AMA uses this money for advocacy on behalf of the physicians. So I will not benefit personally from it, but the AMA as an organization will benefit. Even if the health plans extort more than $5 billion a year from physicians via EFT fees and virtual credit cards. Even if the AMA gets 25% of that as add-on licensing fees back from health plans, that would provide a tremendous amount of money, more than $1 billion, twice the annual budget of the AMA currently. This will provide us the ammunition to fight back the billion and trillion dollar insurance companies. There is no downside to this resolution. It doesn't raise any legal issues. In fact, imposing fees is not illegal, as some have raised that issue. There is zero concern about antitrust issues here. If you go to the FTC website, it clearly states that you can impose fees on counterparties, if they are based on a reasonable cost and if they are not designed to inhibit economic activity. These fees are not inhibiting economic activities. The health plans can avoid these fees by simply not charging the same fees to physicians for EFT transactions and by not sending virtual credit cards that are unwanted. The study from United Healthcare owned Change Healthcare shows that when physicians are given the option to accept or reject virtual credit cards, or what they call opt-in, 99% of physician practices reject credit cards. That's why health plans don't let you choose. They send them as opt-out, which is in itself is an unfair business practice and probably illegal. So the bottom line, there is nothing illegal here. The health plans can avoid these additional CPT licensing fees by simply not imposing the fees for virtual credit cards and EFTs on physicians. There is nothing here that raises the issue of antitrust. This is a fair solution to the problem. It will benefit physician, it will benefit the MA, and that is the only solution that will work at this point. The MA has been fighting and advocating for this on this issue for more than 10 years as far as I know, with zero results. It's time to change the music and start fighting back. Okay, we cannot take this lying down from insurance companies. We have to fight back, and this offers a fair, just, and effective way to fight back insurance companies. I request that you reject the reference committee recommendation and adopt this resolution with the original result. Let's fight back.